Hello and welcome to the AFL Auto Blends 3D car creation channel. This is the next in the Corvette C6 ZR1 blender modelling tutorial, and this is a further episode on the bumper. This is the second part. I'm trying to restrict it to 3 episodes, but we'll see how we go. Anyway, this is where we got to last time. And just before we start, it's always good to have a quick look at the references. So let's open one here if I can find any. So images, car, I think it's this, no it's not that one. We'll open this one and have a look, see if we can find any with the decent shot of the bumper. I need to get a few more images actually. Right, so let's see where we are. So yeah, so we've got this bit done. I want to get all of this done and all the way around to the front. So bearing that in mind, let's get cracking with this. So I want these to line up a bit more with that and these. So press 7 on the numpad and let's see where we are with this. Yeah, we need this to go down. I think this needs to come across just a little bit more. Trying to see where we are with this. Yeah, that's the front bumper. Okay, so we're looking at this line here all the way across here. Okay, so I'm just going to grab these 3 and I'm going to move them. I think we're pretty much in line there. Probably just pull them a bit so to there. These now, I'm tempted to merge this to this, but first we'll need to dissolve this edge. So Alt, click on that and press X and dissolve edges, and then let's scroll up a bit. Choose this one and this edge one here and press F. No, that's wrong. Press M and merge at last. Okay, so that's done that. Now, I need to get this one down so it's flowing, a natural flow around. So press G twice and move it until it looks natural, which is around about there. This one, G twice and bring that down to there, and this one, G twice and bring it down to there. Now let's go to front view and have a look, see where we are. Yeah, this one needs to come down a bit, so press G twice and bring that one to there. Bring this a bit further. What we're looking at is a natural flow here of vertices here. Some of these look a little bit low. That one looks a bit low, so I'm just going to pop that one up a bit. This one needs to come down. And this is an ever evolving thing, so you'll be pushing and pulling vertices on a regular basis to make it look right. But looking at the reflections, it seems okay. So what do we do now? So we need 3 loop cuts in here to meet up with this. So I'm going to press Ctrl and R and scroll on the mouse, middle mouse, until you get 3 cuts. Press left mouse twice to set it into place. And now we're going to revolve this around slightly to see where we are. It's not looking too bad. So what I'm going to do is face up these and see if we need to adjust anything. So choose those two and press F 4 times to there. Okay, let's have a look at that. Doesn't look too bad. If you have it in this mode, if you see little like this, which means that's just a little bit low, so I'm going to grab that one and press G and the up arrow just once or twice. So G and press the up arrow. You can see it just leveling out there. And do the same with this one, G and the up arrow, just a couple of times, which helps the flow. And we can see this one's a little bit low, so press G and press the up arrow just a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, just to get it better in place. Press tab, let's have a look. Doesn't look too bad, however, there's distinct line across there which we don't want. So these from here to here, so choose that one and choose that one and just bring it up slightly. And the same with this, and just bring it up slightly, just so we've got a bit of a natural curve there. And lastly this one, and just bring it up just slightly. I think this one, now we've joined these, we don't need that, we don't need this to be have a crease on it of 1, so let's put that at 0, and then that should change and improve the topology, which it does. So get a reflective look at it. We've got a bit of a dip here, but I think that's all part and parcel of the bonnet. So press N. Let's just have a quick look. I'll get let's get a decent shot of the bonnet. So get this one. Let's have a look. So this is ours. Some of these might be a little bit too low. Not worried about that at the moment, because that hood is sort of going up. So if we move this out of the way, it's going up. Yeah, we're probably a bit low here. So probably some of these vertices need bringing up a bit. But not going to worry about that at the moment, because overall it looks pretty good. And I think we're getting the right sort of shape here. Yeah, it's just about here. Might need to up that. And that line there, we go to the top view. If we go to top view and we go into wireframe mode. So that line there, hopefully we've captured. So if I highlight that and press Z and go into solid, rotate it, and that's where that line is. So that's good. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So that line there represents this line here. So that's good. Okay, so let's move on. So now we've done that bit, I think what I'm going to do is to grab these from here to here and do that again. And press the N key and put the mean crease down to 0. So we're going to be extruding those down, so, and also here. So press on that edge loop and press 0. Okay. Now, the next stage is to look at the this a little bit. So we've got a bit of a crease here, which goes all the way up there. Let's have a look at this one. I think actually it just ends there, so there's that to take into consideration. And also at the moment, if we look at ours, so this line here corresponds with this line here. Now this edge basically stops here, so if we press Z and go into wireframe, so basically it ends here. So we've got to do something with this line. So let's start that. What I'm tempted to do is to grab these 6 and press M and merge at the center. And I think I might also do that here. So M, merge at center. Now let's see how that affects our mesh. Now bearing in mind also that we'll be cutting this out. So this piece here at the moment we've got that filled in solid, and that's the way I'm going to keep it for the guide mesh. And then when we do the proper mesh, the finished mesh, we'll cut that out of the guide. So all we're interested in at the moment is to keep this bit solid down here. Okay, so let's pull this across, let's have another look. Let's see how that ends. Yeah, we've got some work to do on this. So I think I'm going to press Control Z a few times here till we've got this, and I'm going to choose these 3 and I'm going to merge at last. So make sure that that one's the highlighted one and the last one. So merge at last, and then do the same for these. So, and press the Control key down and press M, merge at last. So let's have a look now. That still didn't seem right, does it? So I've got to merge these 2, merge at last. So we've got some things here. I think I'm going to have a think about what to do with this. but at the moment it's in the right place. It's just got a bit of artifacts around there. It's not clean, so we'll have a look to see what we can do about that. Okay, right, so the next stage is to go into the front view, and let's choose this edge loop here. And this edge loop, we need to bring it down to the top of this thick black line. Okay, so press E and Z and bring it down to about there. Let's have a look at that. Eventually we'll have another edge loop there to get the crease. Okay, so go into side view, let's have a look where we are with that. So bring it out until to there really. Okay, press 7, and so that's where we are. What I'm going to do is maintain this edge flow. So I'm going to get this one and press G twice and bring that in, and this one G twice and bring this one in, and likewise with the last two, G twice and bring that in. Okay, so we've got that now. So let's sharpen up that edge. So press Ctrl and R through the middle here. Press E until you see the little red dots at the top where you're aiming at. Move up to here and press enter. So if you tab into solid mode, so we've got that edge now, which it's not as sharp as what we've got it. So what I'm going to do is move the edge loop down. So press G twice, just move the edge loop down, have another look, and that seems better. Here we've got this line here from here to here. So for now I'm just going to press N and increase the main crease up to 1, and press tab, and then we've got that feature there. So press N to get that out of the way. Move this across, so we've got that detail in. Okay, so we're getting somewhere with that. Okay, now I want to grab these two here and press F. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. So press Ctrl Z a couple of times. And I'm going to delete that edge loop for now. So press X and dissolve the edges. And I'm going to add in 3 edge loops here. No, 2. 2 edge loops here. Okay. So let's have a look at that. And we can always sharpen it, the top one up at a later date. But now we need that. And we need to bump this out to get a bit of a curve there. It's nearly there now, so press Alt and S, hold the Shift key for small movements and just bump it out. And once you've got there, press B, middle mouse, deselect that, press Alt and S, hold the Shift key for small movements and bring it out to about there. So that's looking better now. So now we've got those into place. Let's see what we're going to do next. So it'll be these two, I think, that will join. So click that one first and then Shift and that one and press F. And we want 3 loop cuts in there. So hover over this with your cursor, press Ctrl and R and scroll up until you see 3 dots. Okay, Once you've got those 3 dots into place, go to the top view. Okay, so we want the curve to come down here and around here. So we need to bump these out a little bit. So I'm just going to move them out in the x-axis a little bit, and deselect that one, bring that one out, deselect that one, and then just move that one out just slightly. So we've got it to there. So once we've got these into place, we'll face up this area, so click here and press F, and again and again and once more. So that's all faced up now. These probably need to come up. So let's press keypad 1 and go to front view. And let's see what we need to do with this. So this one, just going to move this up on the Z-axis to about there. Move this one up slightly. I'll move this one up to about there. So we've got a reasonable line. Okay, so let's have a look down this area. So let's grab these 3 again. We want to look at this in all views. So first off, we'll go into 7, which we know. Go into the side view, and where are we with this? It actually seems a little bit high. If I press Z and go into wireframe, it's hard to see that line. I might have that bit high, but it's looking okay. I think this one's a bit high, so we'll move that one down just slightly. So look down the line, so press Z and get into solid mode, and let's have a look at this. Yeah. Well, once we've faced all this, we can move vertices around to get it to look like this if we are a little bit out. So that's where we are at the moment. So let's go to side view. So press 3 on the numpad. Let's get into side view, and we want this line here. So we want these 2. Let's have a look where we are with these. Slightly high, because we want to be on this line here. So bring them down just slightly. Let's have a look how it affects everything else. So this one, bring that down again to about there. So we grab this line here, this vertice here, go into side view, and what's this one here? Actually, that needs to come up a bit. And likewise this one. That's better. Okay. So grab this one again, go into side view, and ideally we want to go up this line here, which that one's situated quite nicely. So select that and press F. Okay. So there we are with that. I'm not really sure how many vertices to stick in the middle there on this line, but I'm going to go with 5. So press Ctrl and R and scroll up until you've got 5 cuts. Okay. So let's go into top view. So press 7 on the keypad. Now we need to move all of these onto this line here. This line. Okay, So I'm going to take the shortest route. I'm not going to go straight or across. So I'm going to press G and just move it down here. I'm going to look to see what effect that has. Okay, so I've got the wrong line here. So I'm going to press Control Z a few times to delete that. What we need is to go to the side view and pick this vertice up and this. Okay, and press F. Now we're going to top view, and now we scroll up and put trying to see, we've got I'm going to put 7 in there, so I'm counting up these. Okay, so Control R, scroll up on the mouse until you've got 7 loop cuts, go back to the top view, and now we want to match this line here. So all the way around here. So use this one first, press G, bring it down to here. Same with this one. Now this one. And this one. And this one. This one, and lastly this one. So a little bit out on the blueprints there, but not too bothered about that. So we can see this line goes all the way around here, so that's where we want it to be at the moment. So if we go into side view now, select those 7, go into side view, and that's that looks about right. So it looks like we've got a vertice missing there. So what I'm going to do is to press the K key for knife cut. I'm going to pull that across to there and press return. So we've got a triangle here we don't want. Just having a look to see how that's affected. Okay, well we'll live with that for a moment. What I'll do is to choose these 3 and press X, sorry, and delete the face. Okay, so I think we'll leave it for there. I've gone up to almost half an hour, so that'll be this is the second part. Let's see where we are with future parts, but let's just tidy this up a little bit. So I'm press GG, so go to 7, press G twice and bring that up to there, and G twice and bring that up to there, and this one up to here. Okay, so it's not looking too bad at all. So we're getting there. Okay, so in the next episode we'll face up this and start to create the bottom part of the bumper, which is obviously creating all this down here. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye.